Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Powder and Paint by Kim, and we are going to talk about gadgets and gizmos and thingamajigs. So sometimes we mature gals and guys need a little bit more help with our makeup application. So I am going to talk to you today about a couple of products. This is the Makeup Revolution Brow Powder. It is a stamp and stencil. I'm going to be demonstrating this, how I created my new-ish eyebrows. Pretty spiffy. Got this at Ulta. And then the other item I want to show you, or items, is this spiffy little eyeliner guide that I got at Ulta again, and this is by Half Magic. So I'm going to demonstrate how I worked with these two gadgets gizmos to create new brows and a nice little wing liner, whether you want something full-on cougar or just a little kitten. So keep on watching and I'll show you how these products work and what they can do. Hang on. Okay, this camera business is very frustrating when it's on your phone. All right, so it's amazing what no eyebrow looks like and what no mascara looks like, but we are going to look at a couple of these gadget gizmo thingamajigs. I think what we will start with is we'll start with brows. So right now I do have my eyebrow on, but this is with the MAC pencil that I typically use. And this is the MAC Velux Brow Liner. This is in deep brunette, so I've already put this eyebrow on. It's this one. It's hard when I'm looking in the monitor. So this is typically how I've worn my brows, and I'm going to go in here and just touch it up. And occasionally I will also use this NYX, I've got to put my glasses on, kids, you know how it is. Snatch, is it this? I always say, it's the Brow Tint Pen, but it has a name, Lift and Snatch. I knew Snatch was in the name there. And I will also use this. I do like this because it does give you a nice little fine line. There we go. And this is in the color brunette. But, you know, I can go in here and fill in and do a little bit of line with this. But sometimes I feel like my brows are just a little too thin. So, and I don't like the shape of them. So I happened to see Ulta had this on sale, and this is by Makeup Revolution, and it's the brow powder. And this comes with, it's a brow powder stamp and stencil kit. So this is what this looks like. You get 4 different stencils that are pretty spiffy. They're numbered, so you can see the different shapes. That one's number 3. This one is number 2, which is the one I have been using. That's the one I'm going to use today. This one is number 4. And this one is number 1. And I thought 1 was just going to be way too big for my eyebrow. But this is the one that I typically use. So you just kind of line it up. And I thought this one was sort of closest to my natural brow line. I think you guys can see that well enough. So I always kind of, in this brow stamp, if you can see in here, you can see that it's got the ink portion is right there. And here's the little puffy thing. So I just make sure that it kind of, make sure powder gets on. Ooh, I can tell that it got on there. At least I hope I did. All right, this is number 2. This is the stencil that I want to use. So I've been curious for using stencils for a while, and this happened to be on sale, and I want to make sure I get the whole brow in. And then you just kind of stamp it on. And you'll see it's my brow is going to be a little bit more pronounced. And I want you guys to tell me, and there she is. I am going to clean her up a little bit, but I don't know, I've kind of gotten used to it. Where is my little liner here? I take away just a smidge. I'm just not quite used to it being that thick. But there it is. And then I go in, I'm going to use this little NYX just to give it a little bit more of a tail. I just go in up here. There we go. I'm going to go, I'll at the end, I'll have them both done with the stamp. But I just wanted you guys to see, here we have both brows. This is the one that I usually do with my, either my NYX pencil or my MAC pencil. And then this is the one done with the stamp. Tell me what you guys think. I'm trying to look at the monitor to make sure I'm in here, because I've zoomed you in a little bit closer than I usually do. But there is the stamp. I think it looks kind of good. There's the one that I do. Here, I'm going to try to get you guys in there. I feel like I'm just not right on target here. I'm going to give you a full face. I'm doing a very good job. All right, so those are the brows. That's the gizmo. So this is Makeup Revolution, and this is the Stamp and Stencil kit. And I got the color. What color did I get? A brunette or a brown of some sort. Where are you? Medium brown. So that's what I got with that. I think it looks pretty good. Can you tell? Here, I'm going to cheat to the side. But I feel like I'm not. Are we in? I just feel like I'm not right in center. I feel like I keep cheating. It's because I keep looking at the monitor. I guess if I look straight ahead, we'll be okay. All right, now. Gizmo number 1 is out of the way. Let's go to another gadget. And this is by Half Magic. And this is, and I believe you can see, I've got a really nice winged zippy liner on this eye. I've got mascara on here already. I didn't put mascara on this because I was going to go in with my little gizmo here. But this is how you use this little gadget. You're just going to line it up, and you can get a nice line with that. I'm also going to use the liner by Half Magic, and this is in black. And I thought this had a really cool tip to it. You guys can see. Isn't that neat? And I think it does a really good job as far as lining the eyes. So what I'm going to do first, and I'm going to make sure, I'm going to move you guys a little bit. There we go. I'm going to go in. I do pull a little bit, but I don't like to pull too much. And the beauty of using this, and again, this is great for mature eyes, because we typically, you hear, well, it's really hard to get a wing liner on a mature eye, but I've been able to use this rather well and get a nice wing. So I go ahead, I put the liner on the lid. There is that. Now let's go in with our little spiffy little guide here. And then you just go right up. I'm gonna make sure you guys can see. I'm just going right up. And I'm gonna hopefully make sure I got the same angle. And there we go. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna go over here to my 5x magnifier. Wow, look at that. It's just a nice, go back over to this side for the 5x. Whoop, and I gotta make sure I've got this. And there we go. I think I've got them fairly even. Whoop. This one seems to be up a little bit more, but I think they're close enough. But how spiffy is that? I'm going to look down because then you guys can get sort of a better angle. How cool and fun. Holidays are coming up, so we're going to want to get some jazzy eyes. All right, I'm going to finish up my makeup here so you can get a final look of everything. And I'll match up my eyebrows as well. You guys let me know what you think about which eyebrow you like better. We'll see. All right. Hang tight. Let me get these this eyebrow done and this eyelash mascara done. I'll be right back, kids. Okay, kids, we are back. I've got my brows. Both brows are done. And I'll have to say, I am really digging this. I've gotten used to them. They're a little bit fuller with this stencil than I normally done, but I think they look kind of nice and pretty natural. I'm digging it. I also do want to let you know, I did use my Anastasia Beverly Hills gel just to put that on here, just to give my brow hairs and make it just a little, I love the natural look that this gel creates. There we go. I think that's kind of nice. Alrighty, and then here I will look down. You can get a good look at this liner. I am really digging that. I will say, as I've, with practice makes perfect. Well, maybe not perfect, but you get better with practice with doing eyeliner. But for something really zazz and getting that really nice big liner, I really like using this guide. It's been, I find, very helpful. Okay, we are back. I did want to point out a few things that I didn't have in my previous segment. I do want to show you that with these brows, I always like to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills gel and just give it a more natural look by brushing up the few hairs that I have. So let's go ahead and take care of that. I just love this stuff. And again, I just think it gives it just a little bit more of a natural look. So there is that. Now, the other thing I wanted to point out is previously I did have the liner by Half Magic, but I want to show you that you can do a liner with a gel pencil, or you can use your powder. So the eye look that I created in my previous segment and in this one is the beautiful Pat McGrath. This is her Subversive palette. Oh, so pretty. So with the liner, I am going to use this black. And I just want to show you that you can use several products with this little guide. So I'm going to go in with an angled brush, there she is, and just apply a little bit of shadow on this. I'll go in, and I'm not going to make this one as dramatic. You can see I've already got this eye lined here, so hopefully I can get them equally in their length. I believe I've got that. Now I'll go in. See how it's just a little kitten? You can do a full-on cougar look or a little kitten liner. And then I'll just go in with the shadow and finish lining. Let's see, let me go over my bigger mirror here, make sure I'm even. The one on the left eye is a little more pronounced. It's a little thicker. Okay, there we go. And there is that. So we've got two different liners, or two different methods of lining, but again with the same Half Magic. This is $10, so if you don't want to buy the liner itself, you can go in and just go and get the guide, and that's $10. And again, they were at Ulta Cosmetics. Let's go. We'll finish up this video. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, so that brings us to the end of this particular video. I hope you find these gadgets and gizmos, thingamajigs and whiz-bang-doos helpful with your makeup application. Again, let me know which brow you prefer, whether we get the stamp or my old-fashioned with a pencil, or with my NYX little wing-a-ding-ding thing, lift and snatch. Yeah, I think we're good. I think that's everything. Y'all go on out there and act like you're somebody, because you're someone special. I thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Be good.